Hello, welcome to SoulSchool. I'm Theolyn, and this week the blog topic is about your lot in life and whether what might seem to be your lot in life can be changed through your own creativity. Now, there are some things that we certainly don't feel we can change, like I'm only 5 foot tall, and as Jesus said to his disciples, could one of you, by thinking about it, add 1 jot or centimetre? I don't know what the measurement was in those days, but can you add something to your height? Even Jesus, who clearly made miracles and was able to walk on water, even he said you can't change your height. So obviously we've got all these things about us that have arrived in the package of who we are, and that includes how tall we might grow, and also things like the colour of our skin and so forth. So those are givens. Those are necessary things about us. But there's quite a lot about us that's malleable, that we can take and use creatively and not be overwhelmed by things or circumstances that we feel we are bound by, that we are fated to do. And the issue of fate and free will, of course, has preoccupied philosophers for generations, just like the idea of what is truth, which I talked about in last week's blog. So discovering what you feel and believe or know in your own heart about your creative options is crucial for how things play out in your life. There was a parable by Jesus in which he said, some seeds fall upon stony ground, and he said it as though that was bound to happen. Some seeds would not grow. There is a fatalistic aura around that parable. But I say to myself, actually, if the seed has got consciousness, which all living things have, then the seed can opt to grow in difficult circumstances. And that reminded me, when I started thinking along those lines, of the Findhorn community and how they grew vegetables and plants in very sandy soil. And after a few years of growing 40-pound cabbages with the help of the Davers, they invited the Soil Association, as it's called in Britain, to come and see what they were doing. And one visitor from the Soil Association, who measured the quality of the soil, said, if you can grow vegetables here, you could grow them in the Sahara Desert. Right? So the seed might fall on stony ground, but it is the creative intention and the meditation and the inspiration, the mystical inspiration, that the founders of Findhorn applied to what they were doing, that meant that they could grow their vegetables very happily, even though the soil was like sand. So take that on board, read the article, and have a good think about how you can improve the soil in your inner garden, where you are going to grow your own tree of life with its own blossoms and fruit as you choose. That's what you can do. So enroll on the SHEFA method because it's free during May, and I shall be very pleased to see your name on my student list. Many blessings, and keep shining. Shining makes the plants grow. Your plants, your blossoms, your fruit.